Welcome to my channel, Sacred Intuition, and today we're gonna receive a message, from whoever wants to give us a message, or maybe an energy. So let's dive deep in, and let's see what wants to come out. Okay. Oh, I like it when this happens. Like last time. Oh! A spouse or partner is coming out. Okay, so this could be your spouse, partner, or if you find yourself in a third-party situation, it could be their spouse or partner that wants to give you a message. Let's see who that spouse is. Okay, that is coming through, partner, spouse. So, what is the message that this spouse, partner wants to give a collective? What is the message about? Okay. What does the spouse, partner wants to talk about? Almost something fell, but it didn't. Considering that this spouse partner wanted to come forward and actually fell out of the bowl, now they're quite tight-lipped. I'm a bit surprised. Okay. The Four of Swords. So either the spouse partner wants to heal something with you, potentially a heartbreak. Maybe it's also a confession from your spouse and partner about a betrayal, and they want to communicate it with the Ace of Swords that is lying next to the person in bed. Eight of Pentacles. No. I actually get, if this is your spouse, partner that you're connected to, this person wants to heal and work on things. That's the message. Yeah. Yep. Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. The Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Now if you're guided to put it underneath. Okay? This is what this person wants to heal and work on. Any indecision and deceit, lies that caused heartbreak and disappointment. Or maybe you might have stepped out on this relationship and your spouse partner wants to work on things. Okay? But I feel that one of you is quite defensive. So obviously if it's you and your partner stepped out on you, you are maybe still quite hurt because obviously you're still going through this healing phase, right? I forgot to put this here. Or other possibility, since it might be your spouse partner that, let's say it, betrayed by you in whatever kind of way. It does not always has to be cheating with a different person. I feel like your spouse partner actually wants to fight for it and wants to stand up and defend your marriage, your commitment. Either way, I really feel like one person is quite hurt in this situation and at the same time wants to work on it. Let's see. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Why do I get that someone was straying outside of the commitment? If you know my other past messages, I've never done a spread like this, not in this format. Like this way. Yeah. And there's judgment. There's judgment. There's judgment to this Knight of Wands, this player kind of energy. And someone is really feeling like left out in the cold by someone's behavior. This is what I get. Okay. Either one of you guys wants to be single, or this might be a fear of the spouse, partner, or yourself that the other person wants to be single. Maybe because one of you guys has so many options and is kind of straying. That's a very interesting message that is coming out. Okay. I do feel like there's well, maybe I shouldn't say that. Yeah, no. Yeah. The Four of Cups and the Moon card came out. I feel like if there has been an affair which was hidden, I don't think it is actually hidden. I feel like someone found out about it. And even if it has not been as far advanced that someone really physically cheated, I feel like one of you guys actually knows that there is a third party, someone, and in this case, I mean someone of interest to one of you, okay? And now that Ace of Cups that connects the two of you is now so far out of reach, as if you lost sight of the love between you. And I also feel like if it's your spouse and you might have options, even though you might not have acted on it, I feel like your spouse is sensing that there is a potential that could cause heartbreak, potential for deceit. Oh my God. Okay, that is a different message. So this could mean that this has not actually happened, but your spouse partner is actually trying to communicate and is, oh my God, now, oh wow, okay. This makes sense now why it took me so long to get the first cards from the spouse partner, because I actually don't think that your spouse partner knows how to communicate this to you, because completely different message. I don't think that the betrayal or cheating or whatever affair has not actually physically happened yet. It is a fear that the spouse partner has. Maybe because something might have happened in the past that was already forgiven in the past, okay? Something minor, such as, I don't know, an intimate hug. And I don't mean that in a sexual way, okay? Going on a night drive with someone and having a very, very deep, intimate conversation could also be viewed as some sort of betrayal, because it could lead to something solid, right? It could be the beginning of something. So I do feel like this spouse partner actually wants to heal the situation and wants to work on it because they're fearing. So this is why I put them underneath, because that's the subconscious. This is what they're fearing. The Three of Swords, this heartbreak to come, like this deceit. They actually want to defend it. They want to defend your commitment, your marriage, your partnership, okay? And your spouse partner knows what kind of high value person you are, that you attract, that you have many options. They actually put you on such a high pedestal. Oh my God, now I get a different message that they're actually just, they're on pins and needles, kind of already expecting this Knight of Wands to appear. Yeah, this passion to ignite with someone, which would leave them out in the cold, which would leave them in the Four of Cups. Yeah, how they would just look, even though those cups are not spilled. And this is why I'm getting the storyline that it might not have happened yet. But they're aware and they actually feel there is a distance, right? And it's something that it's going on in their psyche. It's not something that they're openly communicating. And this is why they're coming through with this message now to you. Well, that's not a nice situation. Now I wonder, since this is really the energy of your spouse partner, right? Your boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, whatever label you want to put on it, yeah? But no, this is a commitment. This is not just a crush. This is something, this is solid, this is official, this is known to the public, okay? What you share with this spouse partner. Like, there is no doubt. Yeah. So, how do you view this situation, viewer? Because now we know how your spouse partner sees you. And I didn't want to say it before, but it really feels like your spouse partner actually loves you way deeper or in a more intense way than you might do, or at least, or maybe you can't show it. Like you might have two different love languages, you know? Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna keep on shuffling. So underneath the deck is the Death card. I feel like you know that something has shifted in your connection, commitment to your partner. You might not be able to put your finger on it. After this message, I think it's pretty clear. If you had like an inkling that your intuition was telling you, I feel like he knows that someone is interested in me and I find this, I don't know, co-worker super attractive, or I always go to the gym and there's always this cute girl, this cute guy, you know? But more than hi, hello, or a nice conversation, nothing happened, yeah? But there is temptation. That's what I get. And I just thought of the Devil card, actually. Okay. Anyway, so how do you, viewer, see this situation? How do you view your spouse? How do you see your partnership, your commitment? You got the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands. On one hand, you know that you and your spouse, partner, are actually working well together. You are successful together. Yeah, you have a working relationship commitment. And yet I feel you're missing something. You are looking to the distant horizon. There is something missing for you. Interesting. Cool. dun 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 dun. Question. I'm gonna pull from the Angel Answers deck because I have this laying around here now. Because last time I had to grab the Romance Angels and Angel Answers deck, but in the end I only chose the Romance Angels. So what would be the Angel Answers for you, viewer? What would be like the advice? What's the guidance? Maybe we can make some sense of it. Okay. I actually feel like this is a message to your person, to the spouse partner that is coming through. Trust and let go came out. So I feel like they're being asked to actually trust and let go. To stop this cycle, this ongoing cycle of being, and now I have the Nine of Swords in my head. Because right now nothing has happened, and if they keep on thinking that way, they're most likely going to manifest it, because you know that feeling when you have a hunch and it might be correct, but because you're so getting into this loop of negative thinking, you start acting differently, and that actually pushes the other person actually more into the direction that you actually didn't want this person to go to. This also happens in friendships. This is so funny. I think everyone had this situation before, that you are very close friends with one person and then another person joins this dynamic, and all of a sudden you're like worried that it would disrupt the dynamic that you have with that one person, which technically shouldn't be the case if it's a true friendship. And because then all of a sudden you're like always kind of peeved if the other third person is like joining, and even though that person is completely nice, but it's just an insecurity that you have. And all of a sudden, like, your friend gets kind of tired because they just don't really get it, because you might not communicate it, or they can't understand it because they just don't think that way. Yeah, this is what I have to think of right now. Okay. Is there maybe an angel answer for you, viewer, that wants to come through? Any angel answers for you in this situation? That's not interesting. Viewer, you got romance. But also compromise. I think I get the message that if you truly feel like this is the Six of Wands, like the successful commitment that you have, then you're being asked to compromise and also to stop having a wandering mind. And that would be like the compromise. But in all fairness, in the end, the choice is yours. I really hope this message reaches whoever needs to hear this, because obviously your spouse does not feel like they can actually say it. Not yet. And I just don't want this to end badly. Yeah. That's it. Anyway, thank you so much. If you like my readings and this gave you clarity, hit the like button, and I would just love for you to become part of my collective. And if you want to do that, hit the subscribe button and join me along this journey. Until then, take care. Bye bye.